going on, DDO players? Axel here. Today I'm going to be running through the new Amaranth content, and I'm going to be starting with the first quest in the new chain. Now, before I say anything else, obviously this video is going to be full of spoilers, so if this content is something you want to experience for yourself, you want to get the first look at it for yourself when you actually play it on the live servers, turn off this video now. But if you'd like to see what the quests are going to look like, then watch this video. And the second thing I want to say is, what I'm running now is on Lammannia, the preview server. The quest may change a little bit from what you see now to what is actually ends up being on the live servers. Also, this is my first run through of this quest. Never been in it, so you're going to see my reactions to it, and you're going to see me try to figure my way through it for the first time. Because like I said, I don't know anything about this quest. I haven't read about it. I've never stepped in it. So this is all new to me. So, as you might know, the new content is focused around the Devil-Angel War, just like the old Shavarath content was, except this time we are dealing more with the angel side of things. And here's the NPCs that you need to talk to get the new quests in Amaranth, and these are all Archons. And I've talked to the first quest giver. I'm not the first quest giver, but the chain quest giver, which is Saniro. And it sounds like the plot of this story is basically going to be, at least for this first quest, is going to be us trying to prove ourselves to the Archons that we're worthy. And this is Jelena, the first NPC. She holds the first quest. So she says, "It's come to our attention that your people will seek the favor of the Shavarath Archons against our common foe, the devils. I've been sent to gather those who seek our favor and transport them to a place where their commitment to the cause of good may be tested. Alright, Archon, what must I do?" So we're asking her, what do we need to do to prove ourselves to the Archons? Jelena says, "We have arranged for a series of trials at the Citadel of the Dawn, the stronghold where we train our forces." Immediately, this sounds like the Crucible to me. We'll see what happens. "You must pass all of our trials in order before we consider granting you our favor. Are you ready to begin? If so, blah, 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 blah." So she's going to transport us to the quest, which is good. I was a little concerned at first that I was going to have to go into the heroic Shavarath area and find my way to the quest, but looks like it's not going to work that way. And if you didn't know, they're not updating the Shavarath adventure area for Epic. Okay, since the purposes of this video, I just want to walk through the quest. I'm not looking for a challenge. I'm just going to run this on normal. Pretty neat looking screenshot there. So it looks like, are we going to be in an arena? I'm wondering if there's going to be a series of fights. Alright, wow, this is pretty. I like this. It's kind of a very, like apocalyptic type feel to it. Okay, so we're at the stronghold. The skiff brings you to the Archon stronghold deep in the mountains of Shavarath. I didn't get to read the rest. So this NPC is meeting us to explain the challenges we have to go through to prove ourselves to the Archons. Okay? "Once you've earned your way inside, my brethren will give you a series of challenges." Okay, so we have to fight our way inside and then we'll get our challenges. Alright. Okay, as you are arriving, demon portals from another part of Shavarath start opening in the courtyard. Okay, so before we can even get to our trials, we have to fight through some devils, it sounds like, to get in. Because some devils ended up spawning outside this castle, keep, whatever this is. Okay, so we have to clear the demons down there. So, let's go ahead and throw some buffs on. I don't know what we need. Alright, so it looks like we're just going to drop down here. Also, I didn't even look at the name of this quest. It's called the Archon's Trial. Alright, so we've got some baddies down here. Do we have to... I'm wondering if we have to beat down all these mobs from this portal. Okay, there's some over there. Can we just run inside? Okay. Looks like we have to kill everything. Because I see on the top right hand corner of the screen it says clear the demons from the courtyard, so we have to actually kill everything before we can get through. If it was optional, you would think it would just say optional. I'll turn this volume down, it's a little loud. I apologize for my voice. I've been allergies are just killing me the past week or two. Okay. I don't see any more devils. So I guess we can run inside. Well, first thing I see is some blade traps, and you have to use a little finesse to get up those steps. You can't just walk through. I like the design here. They put some effort into the art. I like the broken bricks and like this effect on the stairs. And I like these kind of scattered effects to make you have to use, I don't know, think a little bit before you, rather than just running straight upstairs. It's a little more interesting and engaging. Okay, so we've killed the devils outside the citadel. Now we're inside to get our trials, or our tests that we need to pass to prove ourselves to the Archons. So I guess these are the Archons we need to talk to. Welcome, I hope the trash in the yard did not give you too much trouble. No, it didn't. Okay, very well. Your first trial is the trial of agility. Oh, great. Sounds like Mario stuff. I like Mario stuff, though. I'm just thinking of what other people might think. There are two paths you may choose from in order to complete this trial. The first option behind me, to the south, you'll find a room filled with tar. Good thing I have freedom of movement. Surrounded by several floating platforms. Make your way through the room, pulling levers as you go to reach the end. Okay. Okay, so it looks like she said the south gate was basically an agility test. The western is to get through traps. Okay, let me make sure I have this right. She said south. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go, since I don't have trap skills, I'm going to go south and deal with whatever agility tests I need to get through. Okay, looks like, is that water? Oh, tar. I don't remember seeing this before. It's not hurting me, it's just forcing me to walk. Okay, looks like we've got some stairs we've got to jump up on. I like the design of this. This is really cool. I haven't seen something quite like this before in the game. Looks in terms of looks, I mean, it looks a little different. Okay, so that was our first test. Here's a lever. I bet it's going to spawn some kind of path. And it did. Okay, so jumping our way to the next door. To another, okay, not a door, but another lever. Okay. Looks like the same deal. Pull a lever, get some platforms to jump onto. Let's see. Okay, there are wind traps. It looks like I can't get through that door. Looks like I've got to get over to that lever, so I'll have to time this. Okay. Jump over the wind blowers. Pull this lever. Looks like there's some electric traps behind me. Since I'm on normal, it probably won't hurt much. Okay. So that lever actually disabled that trap. So the same kind of deal. Pull some levers, do some jumping. Trial completion lever. Was that it? Okay, so the trial of agility is complete. So we have to go to Lirinel, the diva in the upper quarters to get our next task. I guess it will just be along this path. The one thing I've noticed about this quest so far is we haven't had any enemies to fight. I have no problem with that. It's just a little different. Oh, okay. So we've got it here. Here's Lirinel. Got to talk to Lirinel. Welcome, I'm Lirinel, and I'll be explaining your next test, the Trial of Endurance. Okay, originally we had built a series of smaller challenges in order to test your physical and mental endurance. Unfortunately, the demonic invasion you encountered in the front courtyard has continued, and the passages to the upper courtyard have been temporarily lost. I was going to mobilize a squad to clear out the infestation so I could begin to rebuild the trial when my commander suggested an alternate plan. Okay. clearing out a demonic infestation, blah 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 blah. Okay. Okay, so it sounds like we're going to be killing groups of respawning enemies. Okay, so we've got to go up these stairs and kill stuff. Alright. Sounds fun. Alright. So we're going to have to assume this portal is going to spawn stuff that we're going to have to kill. Or we might make our way to different portals that spawn stuff. Okay, pretty straightforward so far. You know, I like this quest so far. It feels it feels different. I like different. The first stretch didn't have any enemies. This stretch so far has some enemies, but there aren't too many of them. It's not overbearing and I'm not bored yet. Let's see, where does this lead to? Okay, so this is the way to the courtyard. Something may be helpless. Okay, so we can't go this way. I think my favorite thing about this quest so far is the art design. I like the citadel. It really feels like I'm in a citadel. Good job, art department. Corpse of an Archon lays trapped in the rubble. Okay, well, that's pretty cool. Nice little piece of side art. Okay, so we got more dretches. One thing that's a little weird, I haven't seen a devil yet. I guess a dredge is technically a devil. I haven't seen you know, the horn devils, the Hezrus that we're kind of used to seeing in Shavarath. Maybe the troglodyte. Used to seeing those in the shroud. Got some hellhounds. And it looks like we've got another corpse of a dead Archon. Okay, and here's our lever, I guess, to end this trial, or at least get us up to the... Okay, the courtyard. Okay, so that brought down the courtyard barrier. So we've got to go back to that barrier. Okay, I don't even know if I need to kill those guys. I'm just going to run past them. Alright, I guess I better kill these guys. I don't want to run up the dungeon alert. Looks like someone has power word stun. That's making me helpless. I'm assuming I'm not going to be... I shouldn't be failing reflex saves on epic normal with the 60-some fortitude save. So it must be power word stun. Maybe it wasn't. I saw a symbol of stunning. Maybe the DC is just high. Alright, I think this is... Yeah, here we go. This is where... Gotta go back to the courtyard. There was, again, I want to see what that effect was. I am not sure. It went away before I could check out what it was. Okay, so it looks like we can now go to the courtyard, where I guess we'll have a bigger fight with a mini-boss. Yep. Okay, Beelbeth, and we see our first, well, what I consider real devils. Got a Hezru. We got a Beelbeth, which reminds me of Caught in the Web. I like that. Wow, this guy has a lot of hit points for epic normal. Is he even doing any damage to me? Okay, there we go. 20 damage. Yeah, he's doing 20 damage a hit. Either decrease this guy's hit points or increase his DPS. Even for epic normal. 20 damage a hit. Should be higher than that even on epic normal. This is supposed to be level, I guess it's a level 30 in-game content quest. Yeah, level 30 quest. Come on. Even on epic normal, this is a mini boss. He should be hitting for you for a lot more than 20 damage. I'm sorry, even on epic normal. That's just way too low. Okay, so we got our first chest. Diamond. I did not see that yellow text. Wish I would have read that before it went away. Now I don't know what to do. I caught something that said go upstairs. Oh, I guess I can go to the chat yard, the chat here. Actually, no, I don't think those things actually appear in your log, do they? Okay, so I'll just go straight forward, which I assume will be this room. So we haven't been in here. Oh, this just loops back. Okay, I see. We go to the south here. We haven't been through this gate yet. Should be open. Okay. Looks like we passed. Was that our second test? Looks like we've got what? 3 more? Or 1 more? I mean, 1 more. I think they said there were 3 trials. So I do like this quest so far. It's nice. It's mixing up what you're doing. It's not just straight killing the whole way. You know, we had a little bit of jump portion. We had to dodge some traps, and we're getting to do different things. I like that. We had a jumping portion. We had a fighting portion. Now it looks like we're gonna have a puzzle portion. It says, "Welcome to your 3rd trial, the Trial of Intelligence." Okay, Trial of Intelligence is a simple one. In the room beyond, you will find a series of puzzles. I was right. As you complete the puzzles, the path ahead will open up to you. Alright? There is a chance as areas open that you will encounter battles with 1 or more Archons. Be prepared to defend yourself and do not worry about killing the Archons today. We'll withdraw before that point. Alright. One final thing, the puzzles themselves have sections that cannot be moved and sections that are trapped. Pay attention and use your head. Alright. So let's go do some puzzles. Alright, okay. Shroud puzzles. Yay! Oh, not shroud puzzles, I mean... Well, yeah, these are shroud puzzles. Well, not quite. These are more like the old school Everon puzzles, which is cool. Forgot the shroud puzzles were the circles, not the paths. Alright, so... I'm usually pretty good at these. I like these types of puzzles because they're usually... you know, fairly intuitive. You won't get totally lost. Oh, that was a trap. We weren't supposed to... I was not supposed to light that up. Okay. I'm just supposed to light up this portion. So let's do this. Alright. One of the magic barriers surrounding you drops. Alright. Alright, so do a puzzle, kill some stuff. Lantern Archons that do not any longer admit... put out light. Alright. If you didn't know, they changed Lantern Archons a while back. They used to put out light. The summons you could, the Archon summons you could make, they used to put out light, but they no longer do that because it caused lag. Alright, so we're going to connect... I'm not sure what we're going to connect here. Do we... I don't see another... We've got to run it all the way over here? I guess we got to run it all the way across the room. Alright. That won't be too bad. We got to straighten it here. Let's pull this one around. Alright. Let's make our way... Let's continue to make our way north. Apparently we do not want to light up traps by accident. Okay, this isn't going to work. We've got to turn this one this way and connect it like this. No, that's not going to work. We've got to turn this one around. Okay, here we go. See, I accidentally lit up that trap. Hopefully those are pretty deadly on Epic Elite, so there's actually a a consequence to hitting the trap. Then again, you can probably just stay away from it, so I'm not sure that it matters, but we'll see as I run this quest more. Let's try running this. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to run it up this way. Yeah, and then we're gonna have to wrap it around. We're gonna have to run it south again, and then around, and we should be good. The barriers, one of the barriers fades. Oh, okay, up here. This is really cool. You know, I think that's great puzzle design like that, because it's not something, it's something that's very intuitive. It doesn't feel like you're not gonna get stuck there. You shouldn't anyway. You know, it's something that you can figure out, and it's not going to be too frustrating. And I like that we're getting mixed up here. You know, we had an agility portion, we had a fighting portion, and we're on to the puzzle portion. I really like this quest so far. This is really good design. I'm really happy with it. This is a quest I will not be bored running, you know, continuously. This is really cool. I like this. Good job, devs. I'm not saying anything, really anything I don't like so far. Okay, we've got to... Okay, here we go. I had that one right the first time. Alright, we've got to open another path, and we've got the easiest puzzle of all time. Alright, to end it. We have to defeat this Archon, he says, as well as find the true answer. Whatever that means. I better redo my buffs in case something hits me with, with a death spell or something. Alright, so, do we have a lever to pull? What's going on here? Okay, there's an Archon right there. Do I have to somehow get to that one? No. Well, how do I get to that Archon? So for the first time in this quest, I'm actually a little lost. Is there I'm thinking there might be a lever I'm not seeing. Because I can't go up this way. Huh. Can I... See, it won't let me interact with this puzzle. I'm thinking I might have to turn this back to cancel out this trap, but it's not letting me do that. Is there like a door I need to see? I mean, a hidden door or something. I don't know. Am I just not seeing a lever? Ooh, button? What is this, button? Is this it? Okay, and because of this trap, I'm not able to interact with it. Okay, so I got away from the trap. All right. Well, that was kind of that's hidden. I don't know if I like that. Just put a normal lever. I mean, it's not really going to add anything but frustration to players who run it for the first time, and it's really hidden and hard to see. It might just be frustrating more frustrating than creative. Okay, so we've gotten through the intelligence trial, so now we've got the trial of strength, which is the boss fight, I guess. Champion of the Archons. Okay. So now it looks like we're going to have to beat up the champion of the Archons. Which I assume is going to be that thing right on the splash screen. Oh, shoot. And I missed that. You know, that I need to be able to see that. I missed that yellow DM narration voice. You know, we're on Lammannia here, and they don't have the Dungeon Master voices recorded yet. Okay, that's weird. It's because I left this area and then I went back. I think maybe this boss fight should have spawned the first time I entered this room. It might just be a Lammannia thing. Could be a bug. I don't know. This is a cool look. Look at this guy. It looks like an alien or something. That's kind of weird. Alright. I don't know D&D lore that well, so maybe the green Martian-looking thing, angel thing, is lore appropriate. You guys, comment below, let me know. But that boss looks a little different. Let's see if she's got any effects on her. Well, I missed it. I think she had True Sing. So now she's going to give us tokens, and that's the end of the quest. Alright, so I gotta say, I'm thrilled with this quest. This is really cool. It seemed, even for Epic Normal, it seemed to be too easy. Hopefully, it's harder on Epic Elite. Maybe I'll try it again on Epic Elite and upload it to the YouTube channel, possibly. But my main goal for now is to get through the other two quests. So, if I get time this weekend, no promises. I would like to you know, run the other two quests and upload them to this YouTube channel also, so you guys can check them out. But that's going to be it for today, and that was the first quest in the new chain, the Archon's Trial. Thanks for watching, guys. If you could do me a favor, you know, give me a like and a comment, and subscribe if you haven't. It helps out the channel. Appreciate it, guys. I will see you for my next video. See you next time for my next video. Take care.